Do you hate photos of yourself? I do. The good photos that I ever found or ever liked were as rare as hen's teeth. And do you know what? Doing this podcast, it made me a bit more front and centre with social media, and I decided I'm done with hating every photo I ever see of myself. You know, menopausal weight gain doesn't help. Always offering to be behind the camera and take pictures of family doesn't help your confidence either. And remember, you want to be part of those milestones, the weddings, the graduations, the grandchildren, the birthdays. So I thought I'd get some tips for you from the brand photographer that I worked with, who is Eddie Judd. It's just a few tips to try and practice, maybe get some holiday snaps this summer that you actually like. Get more confident, enjoy it. There's a great blog on my website that you can look at too for some more tips. Lean in. You are part of your family's history, and in decades to come, they'll want to see you in it. You don't want to be absent from every single photo. So slap a smile on, find some good lighting, and listen to Eddie.
I love showing my clients in the best light, but you can't always use your professional photos. So here's my top tips on what to do when you'd like to get a selfie or record yourself for your social channels. Top tip number 1 is good light. Go and find that window light, and it's much more flattering, much kinder on our skin. Top tip number 2, angle. We all recognise that scary angle when we first open our phone, but it's much nicer to bring your camera slightly above. Top tip number 3, don't choose a room in your house that has a lot of clutter behind you. For example, here, where we're having a bit of a sort out. Top tip number 4, take your selfie in portrait mode.
Tip 5, avoid filters, increase your exposure and contrast.
Top tip number 6, overhead lights are not your friend. Top tip number 7, use a sucker pad like this on the back of your phone. Stick it onto the window, and then you've got your hands free if you need them for anything. And finally, tip number 8, a little bit of lippy can go a long way. Use it when you don't feel you're most confident.